Welcome back to another episode of Make Ineos Grenadiers Great Again, where we're trying to restore Ineos to the Team Sky era. It's probably the easiest way to sum up what we're doing here. Back when it was Team Sky dominating races with, Chris Froome, Bradley Wiggins, even G to an extent was dominating as well. But anyway, here we are at the Tour de Suisse. We're on the cusp of potentially, if I can move to rankings, getting ourselves a win. Pablo Castrillo does have the lead currently, but we're expecting him to fade. And Valentin Madouas does not suit high mountains. So let's jump down to Villiers-sur-Olon, where we're hoping that we can get ourselves into a really good position with the team. All right, here we are. We got our three big riders on the front. Well, Luke Rowe's really just protecting Rodriguez, but Bernal has been an absolute standout rider in this Tour de Suisse, looking after Rodriguez in those high mountains, proving his worth big time in this team. He's got a spot, that's for sure. We've got a few riders trying to navigate their way off the front. I'm semi-tempted to send a Rivera off with them. In fact, we might do so now. He is a long way down on GC, so hopefully he gets a little bit of freedom to move. We want to kind of draw out Kern is our goal. We don't want Castrillo with a bunch of riders around him coming into the finale. All right, we'll go up to effort 80 or relay 80 for those two. We've got Rodriguez sitting here. Looks like Quick Step are the riders at the moment, or the team at the moment, trying to get everyone working. Anyway, Ben Turner's now made his way to the front. Ben Turner can protect Bernal, and we'll just keep jumping forward for now. We've got Rivera's made his way to the front. He can drop his effort bar down to 56 now, which is terrific. Back here, it is Michael Vink on the front, the Kiwi for UAE. All right, we're going to keep jumping forward. We're up and over that Category 1 climb now. Oops, we missed that a little bit with Rivera. Couple riders attacking to get the points. Obviously, we missed that one. Bit of rookie error. Anyway, we'll keep jumping forward to the HC climb, the Col de la Croix. All right, back up front at the moment with Rivera trying furiously to get back on terms with the breakaway. He hasn't done so just yet. We're not far off, but they've definitely put up quite the fight. There we go. He's finally made his way back up. Back here, the peloton's lifted the pace a little. Kern and UAE are doing the work at the moment. Anyway, we've got a little bit to go before we hit the Col de la Croix, so we will join you guys again shortly. All right, we're not far from the top. Unfortunately for Rivera, though, he does not have much left in the legs. We're going to have to take the gel with him. He's going to detach now. We're going to have to go back to doing his own thing. We'll take a drink bottle quickly. Back here, though, Luke Rowe is almost done. He's done a great job looking after Rodriguez, but it's time for Josh Tarling to take over. We'll let Luke Rowe go. Nice work by him. We need to get over the top of this climb so we can get some drink bottles soon. The pace is definitely lifted back here. You can see even Rodriguez feeling it a little bit. Luke Rowe out the back now. He can grab a drink bottle himself. And Ben Turner is almost latching off the back of the group, but he just about makes it over the top. So we'll grab some drink bottles there with Josh Tarling. We'll check in with Rivera, who did get dropped, but he's trying his best to make his way back. We'll move him up to 71 effort. He's a minute 40 back currently. He's obviously not the best mountain climber, but in terms of riders in front of him, we've got Diaz, Poole, and Geshka, who are about the same level as him, except for Poole, who's a very good climber. And then we got Garcia, Henneman, Mayer, and Berthert. So I kind of expect him to be able to catch back up. He might make it. We'll see. Anyway, back here to our main crew. It is Kern and UAE still doing the main job. So we'll jump forward again, where we'll look to form a bit of protection again for Rodriguez with Bernal. All right, here we go. We're just about on the final climb. Unfortunately, Rivera has not made the front of the bike race. We're going to swing him back onto his own effort up this climb. Probably around the 62 effort, I think, might do him. just so you can see if anyone in front kind of blows up. Anyway, back here, it's all eyes on these two, Bernal and Carlos Rodriguez. We've still got Josh Tarling and Ben Turner to look after him. Here comes Rivera actually about to be caught. Only 8 riders remain out front. So nice work to Rivera getting in the breakaway. Took a lot of the pressure off the rest of the Ineos team to have to worry about that breakaway. But anyway, it's all eyes back here on Pablo Castrillo to see if he'll crack. We've got 5K to go. We're definitely going to have to do something soon here. I'm thinking we might have to launch our own move at some point whilst it's still steep enough. We'll switch Bernal onto looking after Carlos Rodriguez. We'll take the gel with Bernal. Love that rhyme. And we'll move on to effort 85 with Rodriguez here. See that we can't make a bit of distance happen. We've got Martinez attacking off the front. I'm not too concerned about. We've got Clement Berthart taking a win out front though. Very cool for him. But back here, I'm thinking we might be able to launch our own sprint very shortly. Actually, let's attack with Bernal. Excellent. Now let's go with Carlos Rodriguez over the top. We've got to try and get some distance from that yellow jersey. Looks like there is a bit of distance there. It's Carapaz getting Rodriguez just on the line, but Martinez grabs a little bit of time as well. I'm thinking there's potentially some time gains here. That seemed like some separation. I don't know for sure, but there might be some time gains. I don't see the yellow jersey actually. Where is it? There it is, Pablo Castrillo. So he has been distanced a little bit. I don't think enough, but let's jump to the final podiums to confirm. All right, there he is, the Frenchman from AG2R, Clement Berthart, taking a big win in his career. Fortunately, Rivera just not able to hang on. On the GC front, there we go. It's 1:11, the difference at the moment. So the gap halved on that stage. Valentin Majois slips to third. Adam Yates in fourth at the moment for UAE. Best climber is with Jose Manuel Diaz, the BBH Burgos rider. Jetsa Bowl still leads the points class. Pablo Castrillo leading the young rider, and Visma leading the Visma Lisa bike, leading the team class. All right, so yeah, there it is on the road. Back here is the yellow jersey. So it was 4 minutes down and it was 2 minutes 48. So not quite enough yet, but there's one more stage to go, which is a TT, I think, from memory. And yes, it is a 15.5K TT up a rather large hill. So whilst time trials aren't Carlos Rodriguez's forte, going up a big mountain is. So we're kind of thinking 1:11, a lot to overcome, but 15K, a big climb as well. I think Castrillo technically is the better time trialist, but this is going to be a cool showdown to see that we can't get another tour win in only, what has it been, a week, just about. All right, here we are on the final stage of the Tour de Suisse, a mountain TT in the beautiful Swiss area. We have about 66 riders until Luke Rowe is on that start ramp. So I'll snap my fingers and we'll be there. All right, here is Luke Rowe. Not really a mountain climber, but a good chance for us to test the kind of efforts we need to be taking with Rodriguez and Bernal later on. So we'll start with 71 effort, a little bit too easy. So might move him to 75 even. Van Poppel, the rider in front of him, not a mountain climber at all either. So, could be an interesting one to measure our effort against. We are catching him more so than Hayat is catching us. However, we are on the big slopes now. So 75 looks like it is about right. We're kind of catching the checker line as quickly as we're not catching it, if that makes sense. I used to be pretty good at mountain TTs, IRL, and also in the game. But yeah, this will definitely test my abilities. We're getting caught by Hayat behind us, which I kind of did expect. He is the better mountain climber, so we might move ourselves up to 78. Switch back to the start line because Hadouk is now on the line. Now he isn't a better mountain climber at all. We'll move Hajduk onto a 75 effort, I think. And we'll switch back to Luke Rowe, who is being caught now by Ben Hermans, a better mountain climber than him as well. We might move him up to around an 81 effort. We'll switch back to Hajduk. He's got to go up to 79 as he's about to start the climb, or he is starting the climb. And there is the stats of the climb as well. It's 7.3% average for 11K, tops out at around 12%. I'm expecting Hermans and maybe even Hyatt to crack. Van Poppel's really the rider we're measuring ourselves against, and we're not really losing time to him, so that's good news. Conker behind Hajduk is a much better climber as well, so we're just surrounded by better climbers at the moment. Luke Rowe's doing a nice job with his paced effort, though. We might just drop him back to around... No, we'll keep him up, actually. We'll increase his effort. Ben Hermans, it looks like he's actually going to set a really good time. So a little bit of a hard one to keep behind us. Luke Rowe, though, had a little bit extra left in the tank, so we could have used a bit more. 57th in the end for him. Not a terrible result. 5 minutes down. We might move Hajduk up to around an 82 effort. He's being caught by Conker now. Bird in front of him, a very good climber. He's riding a bit further away. Interesting that Hajduk actually managed 8th through the first time check, so he's not doing horrible compared to Luke Rowe at least. Through this next mountain check, it's 42nd, so dropping back a little bit further now. Obviously just suited the flat stuff a bit more, being a more flat-based rider. Anyway, we're going to jump a little bit more forward when some of the bigger names are rolling off. And speaking of bigger names, there's a big one right here. Josh Tarling. Not really a great... Well, he's a good mountain climber. He's not a great mountain climber. Hajduk, by the way, finished 59th or 60th in the end. 61st now. Some good mountain climbers around him. We have Capeda in front of us and Bettiol behind us. So Capeda, a good mountain climber. He has Jules Jensen in front of him, not the best, and we're already catching Capeda because we're using the flat roads to our advantage. We'll move on to around an 83 effort. I'd expect Capeda to move away from us now. We do take the fastest time check on the initial. We have Ben Turner rolling down the start ramp now as well. Might move him on to around an 83 effort. Rivera can move on to around an 84 effort. We'll just kind of keep them two there. We'll keep an eye on that because that might give us some intel for later. All right, we're moving Ben Turner up to 85 effort and Rivera up to an 86 effort. Just briefly, you might have to pop Rivera back to an 85 effort at some point. Up front, though, Josh Tarling in 6th through that time check, looking pretty bloody strong. I think Capeda's a little bit on a flyer, so not a bad rider to have to measure yourself against, to be honest. We're going to switch back to Rivera and move him down to an 85 effort as well. Might just move Ben Turner down to an 84 effort, and we'll keep jumping forward. All right, and Josh Tarling just running out of red through the line, 26th for him in the end. Not the best climber, but not a bad result for him. Bettiol manages 13th, so we didn't manage to best him either. We got Rivera gassed, so we've unfortunately paced him incorrectly. Ben Turner's going to be gassed by the line as well. These two, look, Rivera actually was riding pretty well, so maybe we should have paid better attention to him. And across the line, he manages 25th. Yeah, so if we probably paid attention to him, we could have done a lot better. I'm a little bit concerned for Bernal and Rodriguez, but you never know. So let's jump forward and see how we go. All right, we've got Bernal here about to hit the climb. Tiberi is in front of him, a very good climber, but so is Bernal. We've sat on an 81 effort for now. We might just keep it there for the time being. I don't mind what I'm seeing with that yellow bar depletion. We might be able to move him to an 82. Yeah, Mollberg is definitely getting distance put into him. We're not far from Rodriguez's roll-off either, so we'll just keep an eye on that. But yeah, Bernal looking good. He was 3rd through that first time check. Hoping to move his way up through to 2nd. We might have to move him back actually to an 80 effort just to make sure he's got plenty in the legs. And here is Rodriguez's roll down. Now he is actually a good time trialist, so I underrode him. Compared to Castrillo as well, I'd expect him to pull something out of the bag here. We'll put him on an 81 effort just based off what we had with Bernal, who is only 5k from the finish line through that second time check, and he is 2nd on the penultimate times. He's looking good, but I'm just a bit mindful of him getting gas, so we might just bump him back to 78. Tiberi's looking pretty strong. So is Damien Howson. Back here with Mr. Rodriguez. 81 looks fine. He's very happy with that. He ran second through that first time check. Back to Burnell. He's only under the K to go. We might move him up to 85 effort just to finish off the legs. I don't know how Tiberi went, but let's just have a look here. And it is, it's fourth for Rodriguez. Not a bad result at all. All right, back to, not Rodriguez, sorry, Burnell. Back to Rodriguez, though. And we are slowly catching Maduis in front of us. He is getting time put into him by Yates, though, by the looks of it, I think. We're not far from that next time check, so we'll keep an eye on point 2. Adam Yates has flown through there, and the best time so far. Rodriguez is through in 7th. Not far behind Mr. Yates, but we do need to be mindful of that because he does have a bit of time. Sorry, not much time. Sorry, I meant on Adam Yates. So we need to be mindful. We probably can keep him on 81 for now, but just a little bit worried. Castrillo is riding very well. Did not expect that. All right, come on, Rodriguez. We need you to keep it here. You're riding well, but we might have to up it to 82 yet. Keep it going, buddy. Come on, all the way through to the line. We might bump you to 99 just to empty the tank through these final little twisters. Oh, he's going to cross the line fully gassed, and it's 8th in the end. Adam Yates, too good on the day. I think that might be a Tour win for him. Let's have a look. Rodriguez there, Maduis there, Capeta was there. No Burnell in that final top 10, but there's Pablo Castrillo taking a win. Rodriguez only managed 3rd in the end. Not the best result for Ineos, but not a bad result ahead of the Tour. Obviously, a fair bit still to come for Rodriguez yet. Jose Manuel Diaz wins the KOM. Points class goes to Jets Bowl. Pablo Castrillo takes home the young rider. And Visma Lisa Bike take the points class. Well, UAE look very good ahead of the Tour, I've got to say. Adam Yates taking out the Tour de Suisse in that final time trial up that big old climb. Denny Martinez looking good for Red Bull Bora. Richard Carapaz looking good for EF as well. Hopefully there's a bit more form still to come for Mr. Rodriguez. Oh, I got an equipment test finished for our Dogma F. It is now very good and very good with a bit more comfort than before and slightly lighter. We don't get a chance to continue R&D, unfortunately, so we'll have to confirm that, but I'm happy with that upgrade. That is good news. On the wheel front, everything has been complete. We don't get a chance to update anything further there, so that is all good. Arensman's back to his best. That is great news. We've got some prize money from the Tour de Suisse, 13.5 thousand euro. Michael Leonard apparently doesn't suit his current form of training. We've learned that he actually prefers legendary training. No, groundbreaking training, sorry. So we'll switch him to groundbreaking. It's only good. Oh, Luke Roberts has 10 riders under him. It's okay. We'll have to keep it there for now. And Josh Tarling as well doesn't suit his style of training. He actually suits groundbreaking as well. That's not great news. We might have to get rid of our modern trainer potentially. I might just give you guys an update. I'm going to quickly sort that because that is not the best for our team. We'll just give us 2 seconds. All right, we've quickly fixed that up. We managed to move 2 of our riders across. So we've got very good now for our groundbreaking trainer. Much better. All right, we'll keep jumping forward to the Nationals. And first off, we have the TT Nationals. I'd expect a win here from Mr. Ben Turner, is it? No. All right, why do I always forget his name? Mr. Ethan Hayter? No, Leo Hayter. Oh, Josh Tarling. That's who we're thinking of. I expect a win here for Josh Tarling. We're going to register him. Also register G, actually. We'll register G as well. I think we're going to quick sim this one. Let's see how it goes. Roll the dice and we lose. Fred Wright smashes us in the TT. Unfortunately, no Great British TT champion on the team. We got the Netherlands Nationals up next, 53.9k in length. We've got Matthew van der Poel as one of the favourites. Arensman is apparently also one of the favourites. He's got good fitness. I do want to take part in this one. So we can just jump forward till he's rolling down the start ramp. All right, here he is. Arensman is ready to hunt. He's on a +3 for TT today. Very long time trial though, so I'm thinking around the 70 to start with, just to measure how that goes with the yellow bar. Definitely putting it on 2x is the way to go to watch that in real time. And 70 seems pretty good. We're going to keep a little in reserve. Hopefully we can ride a negative split. So we'll jump forward and we'll catch you guys up if either we're catching Van Baal or at the first time split. Right, we got Van der Poel through the first time check. He's 30 seconds up on Eckhoff. We have Van Baal still a kilometre off, actually, so he might not be up there. He's in second, though, 25 seconds off. And Arensman is in first, 55 seconds up. And we've got plenty in the tank, so we might tick him up to 71 effort for now. But yeah, things are looking pretty good. Might have a new Dutch TT champion on the team. We'll see. We're going to keep jumping forward. We'll let you guys know as we catch Van Baal. And you join us as we make the catch. There it is. We swing past Van Baal and charge on. We got Van der Poel next in line, the current world champion. Arensman's looking pretty bloody good though. 10k to go. All right, and here it is. He's crowned the Dutch TT champion. 2 minutes 5 over Van der Poel. Van Baal 2 minutes 57 back. A huge result for Mr. Arensman ahead of the Tour de France debut. Looking very good. Very happy to have another TT champion on the team. We have the Polish TT Championships. Is Kwiatkowski a potential favourite? He is, and it is 44k in length. So we're going to get into the action of this one as well and see that we can't crown Kwiatkowski another Polish TT champion. He's won a few in his career. I'd love to get him another one. Some riders using the infamous double disc at the moment. Look at that. That is wild. Anyway, we're going to jump forward till Kwiatkowski's on the start ramp. All right, here goes Kwiatkowski. It's a long TT similar to the Dutch TT. So around the 71 effort, it's 44k in length. So we'll pop it on 2x just to see how that degrades against each other. It seems about right. We're chasing, we're not catching yet. Mr. Rafael Majka, and chasing us is Makwuzek, and Gradek is also chasing him. So definitely going to be a very interesting TT this one. We'll jump forward to that first time check. All right, through the first time check, and Kwiatkowski is up. He is leading by 5 seconds. We've got Makwuzek through. He's 19 seconds up, so a little bit better. We might have to move Kwiatkowski up to 72 effort to react to that news a little bit. And Gradek is on the same time, or 1 second back. So it's 19 seconds we've got to overcome with Kwiatkowski yet. I think he's got it in him. He's got plenty left in the legs yet, but we're going to keep it for the final bit of this TT. All right, and through the next time check, it is the fastest through there for now by 18 seconds, but Makwuzek is not far off. And there he goes. He's 31 seconds up. We got Gradek next through. I'm just keeping an eye on Kwiatkowski because I want to ramp him very shortly. He's only 1 second back. Okay, so up to Kwiatkowski. We're going to move him to 74 effort now for this final 10k. We'll jump forward 5k in time and see how it goes. Well, you join us a bit early because I don't think it's enough. We're going to ramp him to 77. I think he's got plenty in the tank here to really open it up. All right, under the final K to go. He's got a little bit of yellow bar left, so we'll move him up to 88 even. He's through to the finish line. How's it going to go? So it's definitely the fastest time. Makwuzek is just under that final K banner. Oh, I don't know. He's just a bit too good. 28 seconds in the end. I think Gradek is a little bit further back in the middle of us. So there we go. Kwiatkowski, 28 seconds back. 2 seconds back from Gradek. So not a bad result, but it's the Red Bull Bora, man. Too good. It's no repeat at the Polish TT Championships, unfortunately, for Kwiatkowski. Let's keep moving forward. Oh, but actually, here we go. Okay, stay with us. We got Tobias Foss at the Norwegian Championships. One of the favorites. We're going to quick sim this one. See how that goes. And it's another TT champion on the team. Love to see it. Let's keep moving forward. Right, we have the Italian TT Championships. I don't think we'll take Viviani. We'll take everyone. But I'm pretty sure this will go only one way. It's going to go to Mr. Garner. And there it is. 5 seconds only, really, over Formolo. He's in good shape, I guess, going for the tour. But yeah, Mr. Garner, too good in the end. Another Italian championships to him. Excellent. Love to see it. All right, Michael Leonard taking part in the Canadian TT Championships. Not really a noted time trialist, but he does get fourth. Derek Gee getting the old maple flag on his back for one more year for him. All right, let's keep jumping forward. And it's the Spanish team's turn, or the Spanish side of the team's turn. Carlos Rodriguez should definitely take part in this one. Let's have a look at who's taking part. Juan Ayuso, very good time trialist. Mark Sola as well. So we'll quick sim. I expect Ayuso to win, but you never know. And he does. All right, 18 seconds. Castroveo does pretty well. And Carlos Rodriguez, 1:19 back. So good little shakeout ahead of the tour to see how he's going in the TT. We've got the German nationals next for Hajduk. Let's see how that goes. Ooh, it's second. Excellent result for him. Kemner taking out the German one. And it's now the Danes' turn. It's Mr. Theodore Storm, the youngster on the team. Can he bring home anything? No, it's 58th for him in the end. He's still developing, we've got to remember. But not a bad result. Good to get some more race days in the legs. Right, we have the Canadian Road Championships. We're going to save the majority of the Road Championships for next episode, but we'll quick sim that one for Michael Leonard. He comes in with the remnants of the peloton, but Israel Premier Tech dominated this one. Derek Gee going back-to-back, doubling up. Good for him. So next episode, we're going to have the Dutch, we'll have the Danes, we'll have the Brits off. The Spaniards will be off as well. So we're going to have quite the episode of Road Championships coming up. And we'll also be announcing the Tour team in the next episode. But we've got some admin to attend to. So we'll quickly answer a few of our emails. But we look at this. We have the pre-selection of the national team. So we have been voted to be the national coach for the UK team. We get to select our team for the Euro TT and the Euro Road Race. So let's have a look at the TT. In terms of best time trialists from Britain, I think it's obvious there's two of them. But we'll take the reigning TT champion as well. And we might take Ethan Hayter because I'm biased. And I think Teo can be our other one. Excellent. All right, over to the road race. Now, it is pretty much flat, so we're going to need sprinters. And that's going to be maybe Mark Cavendish's chance in maybe his final season. We will take Ethan Vernon, the youngster on Israel Premier Tech, and potentially Mr. McClay. Although, out of these guys, who has the best cobble? It would be Ben Turner, actually. So we'll take Ben Turner there. We needed to also take, I think, Fred Wright, Pidcock, Josh Tarling, and Connor Swift. All good time trialists. And anyone with a good acceleration on them, which would be maybe Simon Yates. I don't think so. Bit of the wrong rider. Maybe Ben Tullett is who we're thinking of. And we'll take Jake Stewart, bit of a road captain. Now we need riders good at the flats. So Samuel Watson, McClay, Ethan Hayter, Owen Zool can jump in. We'll take G and we'll take Luke Rowe. Done. That is our European Championships team. All right, I'm back to our emails. Unfortunately, Aaron's been a little bit sick. We'll go through our infirmary in a minute. Looks like G's ended his fitness peak. Hopefully he can do something at the British Championships. No other big results to speak of just yet for the team. But yeah, join us next episode when we have the road race coming up. Jumping back to the infirmary, so we'll take a quick look, but you can see we still have Duplus with his fractured coccyx. He's not expected back for quite some time, unfortunately, doing that accident in the Giro. Very bad timing, but I'm buoyed by his ride. I think he'll be a good rider for next season. In our scouting at the moment, we've been looking at quite a few riders. Might jump across to that one actually and just have a quick look. So I've been observing quite a few potential talented riders. We'll have a quick gander through here. We might, we know plenty about this guy, Julian Ayua. Has a bit of potential, but I'm not stoked about him. Is anyone with very high mountain ability? It would be Anatole Friedel. Don't think you're quite it yet. You're not quite at that standard we're after. Let's have a look. He's got no contact. Can we sign him to like a 23 squad, or is that an option in this game? I'm not too sure. Well, we'll get some more scouting on a few of these other riders as well in. I would love to add them to my under 20. Oh, that's why. Okay, we need to actually create a team. We'll call them Ineos under 23s. That will be from the UK. We'll have 12 slots. Maybe we'll go 14 slots. Why can't I form it yet? Right, well, I don't know how to do this. Maybe someone shout out in the comments, but I can't seem to form an under 23 team. So we'll have to leave that one for this episode, but I'd love to add some of these potential stars to the team. Just take a quick look through the team morale. Oh, there we go. We'll take a quick look through the team morale, and we can see only a couple riders are unhappy. Luke Rowe, a bit of shortage on races. Rivera, a bit of a shortage on races. Oh, it's on wins, unfortunately, for him, actually. And Omar Frail feels he's a bit too overloaded at the moment. But fair few of our riders are very happy, which is excellent. All right. That's going to do it for this episode, guys. Join us next time when we tackle some of the national championships on the roadside, and we get to announce that to a team and can kind of see a few sneakies of who's going to take part, but we'll confirm things on Friday. Peace out, guys.